Hey everybody, it's Gina from Spangled. How are you all doing tonight? I said that I was going to be going live every night this week, so here I am. And tonight, I'm going to be painting this. It's a kind of a spooky fall scene. I asked Genevieve if she wanted what she wanted to paint, and that is what she picked. So I will be painting that with her tomorrow, but tonight I wanted to just do, I wanted to have a sample for her so she could reference it instead of just having it be a picture. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. It's really, really easy. And if you're jumping on, if you could say hi, let me know you're there. That would be great. I'm going to turn my camera a little bit so you can see my canvas and me a little bit. And guys, 3 colors. That is what we're going to be using. 3 colors tonight. Can you believe it? That is how easy this painting is going to be. We will be using 3 colors. And I always seem to have a problem with my lives that I can't comment, but we're gonna just go with it. So if you're jumping on, say hi. We are going, I know there's a couple of you guys out there. This is what I'm going to be painting tonight. And 3 colors. 4 colors. Whoops, with my yellow. 4 colors is my yellow. 2 oranges. Whoops. 2 oranges, yellow, and black. That is it. That is, I don't know which yellow I want. I think I want this yellow. We'll see. Yeah, so that's the only colors that I'm going to be using, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be using 3 brushes, maybe 4. This is going to be for my background. This is going to be for my tree. And these, we'll see if we need it for my tree branches. So those are the brushes that I'm going to be using. I'm going to move a little bit. I'm going to be painting sideways. So it's going to be a little bit funky for me. I brought out my easel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it because it's really hard for me to paint this way. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to start with my darker orange, and I have to figure out which ones. I think this one is darker, pumpkin orange or bright orange. I think pumpkin orange is probably the darkest. I wish I had kind of like a more burnt orange, but we're going to go with that. And then we're going to go with this, which isn't much difference, but it will be. And then yellow. Can you see the colors that I'm putting down? The 2 oranges and yellow. What's everyone doing tonight? We are painting kind of a spooky tree scene. So, and I'm going to be doing this with Genevieve tomorrow, so maybe I'll do a live with her. So, actually, I just kind of wanted to get my brush a little bit wet. My paper towel. Sometimes I just like my brush a little bit wet. I think it goes on. So all I'm going to be doing is the first third, I'm just painting my background. Guys, right? How easy. Whoops. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easier for me not on this. And I like to paint my edges because then you don't have to worry about a frame, right? So I'm going to paint my top edges while I have this orange. Okay, and then I'm going to go into my other orange, which isn't much different. So maybe I need, whoops, maybe I need to go a little bit lighter. I do have a lighter orange. Oops. Oops. Let's see what the, whoops. Maybe let's see what this one does. So now I'm gonna go into this orange. Yeah. Okay. I should have brought my spray bottle. I wet my brush a little bit just because for me it just helps the paint glide on a little better. And I'm just swooshing around. No rhyme or reason, guys. Right? No rhyme or reason. Okay, that's that. And now I'm gonna go, and I'm not even changing my brush. And now I'm gonna go in with my yellow, and I'm gonna do the rest of it in yellow. And don't forget to do your edges. This is gonna be so easy for Genevieve. She really likes, she goes, yeah, that looks a little, tree looks a little creepy. I'm like, yeah, it does, but a little bit more yellow. There we go. And that is, I'm not going to be too worried about the bottom. Do I get the edges? I'm not too worried about the bottom because the bottom is going to be black, but let's just, I always seem to get paint all over me. Always, always. What's everyone doing tonight? If you're jumping on, say hi. Let me know you're there. I can't see your comments right now, but I promise that I will come back and comment on your comments. If you have any questions, let me know. I am going to be doing paint parties. So if you are interested in having a paint party, it's a great girls' night, right? Great girls' night. So if you're interested, send me a message or type in party and I will get back to you. So that is our background. How cool is that? Okay, that was really super, super easy. So I think I need to do the edges over here. Yep. So like I said, I like to do my edges. There we go. Whoop. Okay. So Genevieve and I are going to be doing this one tomorrow. I'm going to be doing it on my personal page tomorrow. I'm actually watching her until she starts school, so I'm super excited. I'm going to put my brush away. I think that's good. The only thing that I need to do is I need it to be dry. So I'm going to dry it. My handy dandy heat gun. And then we're going to paint some spooky trees. Everyone ready to start decorating for fall? If you saw my live last night, I am in like full Halloween mode here. I was at the store the other day, and if you know me, you know. So my Evil Queen, I can't believe that Rae Dunn had an Evil Queen mug. I was so psyched for that. This is almost dry, and why don't I have enough? Almost dry. I really want this side to be dry because this is where my trunk is going to be. So tell me, if anybody out there, what do you do to kind of relieve stress? Do you read a book? Do you meditate? Do you do yoga? What do you do? This is actually a very stressful week for me. And I said, you know what? I need to do something rather than be inside my own head. So I committed to paint or craft every night this week. So that's what I'm doing this week. I'm painting or crafting. Tonight we are doing kind of a spooky tree. Okay, that should be dry enough. This is what I'm painting tonight because I'm going to be painting it with Genevieve tomorrow. Okay? And this is one of the things that I am going to be painting at my craft class. I'm going to be teaching a craft class. Can you even believe it? At the TAC. So if you're in the area, sign up for that class, all right? It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if there's any seats available. I haven't checked. It was filling up pretty fast, but it's going to be so much fun. It's 4 weeks in September, starting September 6th on a Tuesday night. 6 to 8 or 6:30 to 8:30. One of those two. I have to go back and check. But it's going to be fun, and that's one of the things that we're going to be doing. So, like I said, if you're in the area, check that out. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is, I've had problems with my black, but hopefully this will work. Okay, that looks good. Okay, here we go. So I'm taking my brush. Now you can do this with a liner brush. I am going to try doing it with this brush. And my yellow is, some of my yellow is still wet, but that's okay. We are going to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the branches of a tree, and we're just going to make it go off. I'm just going to make it go off, and I'm just using, you know, trees have all kinds of, and then I'm going to go this way with that branch. And with this one, I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna make it, okay. There's that one. The yellow, the orange, it's still a little wet, but that's okay. It's good. It's okay. So then we're gonna come up here, maybe go this way, and then go. So you start off thick, and then I'm gonna fill it in. Oh my God, the black and the orange. Isn't that cool? This reminds me of the sunsets that we have had. I don't know if it's because it's been so hot, but the sunsets that we have had this year have been amazing. Don't you think? I mean, it's been cray-cray, right? It's been so nutso with the sunsets. But they are absolutely gorgeous. And everyone is different, but I have seen a lot that have had a lot of the orange, and we've even had a couple of pink ones that have been super crazy. Let's try this one. Let's try going this way. Up to there. And now we're gonna, from this, there we go. Loving it. Whoops. There's no whoopses, right? Little happy accidents. Ooh. Okay. Love it. Love my tree. Okay, so now we're going to add to our tree. We're just going to add little branches here and there. We're going to start off, they start off thick, right? Trees have tons of offshoots, right? And it's just wherever you they have tons of little branches coming off of them. Well, I think this needs a little one up here. And I'm just using the edge of my brush to make this tree go. I think this needs to be a little bit longer. Kind of want to fill, I don't want that much negative space. Make this one a little bit. Now, if you wanted to, if you didn't feel confident with using the liner brush, you could also use a round brush. Let's see how this works. You just don't get, you have to go over it more because you don't get the thicker lines. I personally like the flat edge of this brush better. For me, you do you, right? But for me, that works for me. And that's what it's all about. It's all about whatever works for you. Whatever floats your boat. Then you can do however you want to do your branches, that's how you do your branches, right? Every tree is different. Every tree has different branches, and yeah, I'm thinking I'm loving my tree right now. Okay, so there. That's my tree. Maybe we can look at it. I have to look at it a little bit more. Do I want more? I think I need something here, something to go that way. Make it go off. Color looks spooky, right? I need another one over here too. Okay, that is my tree so far. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my white, and I'm going to add some background here, okay? Oh, is this white? What is this, sparkle? Ooh, I almost put sparkle, which sparkle isn't bad, but I do want my white. Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay, so we want to add some hills in the background. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my white with my black because I just want to give it a little bit of contrast. So I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like this. this. Okay, and now I'm going to, I want my edge to, so it's not just all black, there's some variation there, and I am going to paint my side while I'm here, because right now it's yellow. I'm just gonna, okay. Add some gray. You could use gray if you want. I'm just mixing my black and my white to make my little hills. Rolling hills. So guys, it's been a long time since I have done, I did a fundraiser once, a paint party fundraiser at work, and oh my god, it was so much fun. But then I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do painting, teach painting for a long time, and I've been in a few groups, and I've been learning, and I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I need something different. I'm gonna give it a shot. Come join me on my journey. I am gonna have a few guinea pigs this weekend. I have a Winifred Sanderson painting that I have been working on since Hocus Pocus is coming out, right? Oh my god, I can't even wait. Bette Midler is she's just one of my faves. She's just such a, I don't know. She's got it going on, that one. If she ever goes in concert, go and see her. She is something else. But yeah. Okay. So those are my rolling hills, I guess that's what we're going to call them. I think I want to make this one a little pointier. I want them more pointy. I think that I want them, round. So we're just going to add a little point to them there. And they're not totally black. They're kind of grayish. Just to give it some, yeah. Now the next thing that we're going to do to creep it out a little bit more, okay, because with the orange and everything, it looks a little creepy. The next thing that we're going to do to creep it out is we're going to add a creepy little fence, okay? So I'm going to start here. And I'm just going to make fence posts, okay? And I started tall and I'm going down, making them shorter as I go down. Same here, okay? And then I am just going to add a little, whatever you call it. I don't even know what it's called. A post, a rail. That's what you call it. It's called a rail. Okay, and I'm just going to add the rail. And then I'm going to add another one. Now, doesn't that look creepy? Okay, there's my rail. Fix this one a little bit. Okay. How's that look? Right? Ooh. Look at this. Okay. So now I'm going to actually put one on this side too. Let me just get some gray here. Okay. With my black again, with this brush. Again, I am going to, this is a little closer. Just make my fence posts. And it's going down. Okay. And then make my post, my, yep, whatever they are, posts. And then there's, you know, it goes behind the tree. What do you think? Creepy, right? God, I mean, you could even put 2 little pumpkins here or a little witch there, but I'm gonna leave it. I think I might come down with this one a little, just to fill in some of that space. And then, wait, it's not done yet. Not done yet. So let's see, where do I want to put them? Where do I want them? Come down with this one too. Can always go back. Add more. To creep it out, to creep a tree out, you just add more creepiness, right? And you know what? Who cares if it's thick? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 owls. And I'm going to do that with my liner brush. What do you think, guys? Is it cool or what? If you're watching this in a replay, just do #replay and just let me know that you're watching the replay and let me know what you think. So let's see, we're going to do one here. I told Genevieve she should do 4 owls. A daddy, a mama, and 2 babies. I think that's what she's going to do. I'm just going to do 2 owls. I'm going to do a big one and a little one. Here we go. Okay. And I am done. So I don't even know how long this video is, right? How long is this video? That's it, guys. How stinking easy, right? I will go back. Well, I'll do it right now since I'm here when I get my paint out. I have to go back and paint the bottom of it, right? So let me know if you're interested. I can do online parties. I will put the link. I will send you information. Let me know what you think. I'm going to turn it. I don't really care if I get paint down there, but I don't want it to. I have to turn it this way. Ah! Okay, so I'm just going to hold it like this until it dries a little bit, because if I put it down, it's going to stick. But that is my painting. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it's something that you'd be interested in. Sprinkle this video around if you know anybody that you think would like to follow me every night this week. I'm shooting for 8 o'clock. I will be going live, doing something. This is what we did last night. How stinking cute is that? I am in full Halloween mode here, people. So there's going to be some witches. I think tomorrow night there's going to be a witch. So that is what I did last night. How cute to see. This is a napkin, all right? I decoupaged a napkin onto a Dollar Tree cutting board, okay? So that's how easy that was. So those are the kinds of things that we're going to be doing at the Tech at class 2. So check it out. Come back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock and we'll be surprised as to what we're going to do. I think I'm going to try to attempt to do something hocus pocus. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.